I be want to call y'all a little friend. Sometimes I do.
Too sexy for this syrup, too sexy for your girl, too sexy for this world, too sexy for this ice, too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame.
On the previous Vlogmas, we did a little hair switch up and I put on this curly honey blonde unit. Then I went over to my Airbnb, stopped over to get it cleaned and prepared for the next guest. And then we came back to the house and I did a get ready with me where I installed the hair, did my makeup, put on a cute little outfit, got real jazzy, and we went out for some drinks. And that was a pretty eventful night and funny video. So if you guys have not checked out that vlog, definitely go and do so. And yeah, let's jump into this one and see what's happening.
I'm too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame. Yeah, yeah. I'm too sexy for the trap, too sexy for that cap, too sexy for that jack. Yeah, yeah. Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests, and I'm way too sexy to go unprotected. And she popped the Tesla, now she gone electric. Okay, alright, that's fine, okay. Think we got too sexy for that metro house. Diamond popped out, almost swallowed 60,000. Section need more things in here, I like it crowded. Yeah, I like it crowded. Oh, you like the boy, well tell me what you like about him. You a turned a little thotty, ain't no wife about it. I'ma fuck her friends and send her back to metro housing.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Vlogmas. We are on day 17. As you can see, I just did a little chop to my hair. I actually lost the footage when I actually started. Well, I didn't lose it. I accidentally deleted it because I was making space on my damn memory card. You know how it goes. But I like it. I like it way better than the other way with it being long. So it's given like maybe it's Maybelline, maybe she's born with it, bitch. Cause you know my hair actually, like my natural hair, my natural hair is sandy brown and what about it. So this nail keep getting caught on stuff. So it's given natural just came out the scalp. I like this. This is really cute. Somebody take me on vacation. So yeah, now I got hair everywhere. So it's kind of like we getting a late start to our day, but not really. Like I said, I accidentally deleted all of the clips and footage that I had today. So we have to make up for that because I cannot post. The fuck? I can't not post for a day. Like, what the fuck? That's not how it goes. So yeah, I'm gonna give y'all some content, baby. We gonna put some shit together. Watch what I tell you. Hey you guys, so I wanted to come on here and tell you guys quick and easy ways to earn cash and gift cards through Pinecone Research, and I do want to thank them for sponsoring this portion of today's video. So Pinecone Research is basically an app that allows you to review brands and products like an influencer. So you essentially get to become an influencer through the app. And all you have to do is take surveys. So they ask people to give feedback about products and brands that you would, normally use every day. It's super easy. And it reaches out to you. So if they have surveys available for you to take, you don't have to worry about trying to find these surveys that are going to pay. They reach out to you when they have opportunities available. It's super easy to sign up. You can use my link that's in the description box. It's invite only, so you will not find this link anywhere else. And yeah, if you guys like to take surveys like I do, I find myself, when I just have extra time available to just look for gift cards and things like that, because I'm always, going to the movies, shopping, and these are really going to help you save a lot of money. Plus you get to earn money as well. So yeah, sign up in the description box and yeah, let's make some coins. So what inspired this look, right? I'll tell you. It wasn't Whitney Houston, I Wanna Dance with Somebody. I was giving that yesterday when I put that wig on. Y'all remember that video, that song? Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. I know that's right. With somebody who loves me. Somebody, ooh, somebody, ooh. It wasn't Whitney Houston. It was actually an old video that's in my highlights of me with a honey blonde bob. Because I still have that wig, I didn't want to do the same style. So with this one instead, I did, and because I think with that bob, I have an asymmetrical bob. With this one, I wanted it to be, like, what is this called? I don't know. But I didn't want to do the same bob because I still actually have that hair in that bob. So when I was going through my highlights and I was like, oh, you know what? That'll be really pretty. Like if I was just to do like this. Girl, I'm gonna figure out the name of this bob. It's a bob style, but it's not asymmetrical. And it's not symmetrical. I don't know the name that you would call this cut, but that's what I was given. Like when I was editing my video yesterday, I was thinking to myself, why didn't I cut that hair? Like, I like long black curly hair, but for some reason every time I put honey blonde curly hair in, like I want to cut it and chop it up. And I was looking at it, I was like, I wonder can like I chop this up into like a cute short style, like real short. But then when I was editing it, certain angles looked like this would look so good in a bob. So when I woke up this morning, I was very much hungover, honey. I had to take a break. And I just went to cut. And this is what I came up with, and I like it. I actually love it. I feel like it looks really natural. I'm eager to see what it looks like with makeup on. Because yesterday's look with the long hair with makeup, it was giving like this hair only look good with a natural face. And I still feel that way. But I'm eager to like put a little beats with this and see what it's giving. Cause it's quite appropriate for the season now. At first, I was feeling like, no, this is vacation hair. But like now it's giving like, you can do a lot. You can do a lot with this hair, girl. So I cut it dry. I have not wet it again or like put anything on it. So the cut right now is looking kind of blunt. But once I wet it, the curls will ring up prettier, and it may even look a little bit better once it's wet, because this is like a dry curl right now. Yeah. But yeah, that's where I got the inspo from, my old video that I put up about 2 years ago when I had honey blonde curly bob. Plus, this hair is a jerry curl type of curl pattern, which I do not like. So I was like, yeah, let's try to cut it and see what we could do with it. Because the ends were kind of rough and damaged looking. It wasn't like giving a healthy curl pattern towards the end, and it wasn't doing it for me. So that's why I chopped it up, and now I love it. I want a man that takes no chance, let love, and when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. Baby, she said a word right there. I seem to feel my I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I seem to feel my loneliest at night. Bitch, in the daytime, I be a whole nigga like, fuck these niggas, I don't need none of y'all, and what about it? But when I get in my bed, and I roll over to them pillows. Sometimes I be want to call y'all little friend. Sometimes I do. Okay, so I went to Home Goods and I found these little Beano trays. They're $5 a piece. I only got 2 because I wanted to make sure they fit. Cause I don't like returning them, honey. So I only bought 2 just in case they don't fit in these drawers. I can find somewhere to utilize them, but I ain't buy too many to the point where now I'm hoarding things that I cannot use. So I got these for this drawer here because the drawer that I reach for, that I get stuff out of the most. So I got these little trays for this first drawer because in my apartment, this is where I had like things that I reached for the most and I used the most. And when I was moving out, that drawer was so dirty. Wow, it was 4 years worth of dirtiness and makeup, and a lot of stuff was like stained in the drawer. So like the mascara, it was more so this fucking duo glue. It was duo glue all over it. So I got these trays so I could put stuff in. I was like, wow, that don't make no damn sense. So yeah.
Overtime and overdue. Ain't no sleep, that is old news. Been outside, that's with the crew. Make my night up on the move. In the morning, get the news. She come home, I heard the Zoom. I step outside, I need my base. Take one down and hit my peak. I overuse myself, I feel, I mean, I overdid myself, I overdid myself, I feel, I mean, I overuse my nights, I overdid my nights, I overdid my nights. Yeah. Hit the lights and hit the right. Took everything, ain't nothing left. Count your blessings, count your steps. At your throat like we that strap. It's way too cold under this flesh. Oh, we ball, but we don't mesh. All we be drinking but a mess. Down all my jewels in this whole news.
Alright, you guys, so you guys know that I'm always working with HelloFresh. I talk about them in almost every video because that's essentially how I get a lot of my groceries. I only really go to the grocery store for like snacks and juices. For the most part, my entire freezer is filled with HelloFresh produce and meat. So yeah, so today we are making the Pubs style shepherd's pie. I have never made a shepherd's pie before. You guys, if you know anything about me and you've been following me and subscribed to my channel for a while, you know that I used to be a chef in the United States Navy, and I've never made a shepherd's pie. It's crazy because HelloFresh has so unique recipes that I find myself saying this a lot. I've never cooked this before. Like, are you sure you're a chef? Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah, so I have everything that I need here. I have all of my ingredients. That's the great thing about HelloFresh, is that everything comes pre-prepped and it's already there in your little baggie. So all you have to do is take the ingredients out, prep the food, cook it, and bam, you got it. So you have the recipe, you have the ingredients, you have the meat, the produce, everything that you need. The other great thing about HelloFresh is not only is that they are the #1 home meal delivery kit, but also is that everything comes in recyclable content. Yeah, so get into it. So yeah, I've already started prepping most of my food. I have my potatoes already cut, and I have my carrots that are ready to be diced. So let's jump into it.
So I'm going to show you how to get mouth-watering, seasonal recipes, and fresh, pre-measured ingredients delivered right to your door with HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. HelloFresh makes cooking at home fun, easy, and affordable. The holidays has never been easier. HelloFresh offers a wide variety of quick meal options like 20-minute dinners or oven-ready pizzas. HelloFresh has solutions for every meal moment like egg bites for busy mornings, salad kits for quick lunches, and after-school snacks like Annie's, cheddar bunnies, cinnamon rolls, string cheese, and more. HelloFresh's recipes are so delicious. HelloFresh has more 5-star recipes than any other meal kit, so you know you'll get something delicious. And with HelloFresh, produce gets to you faster than a grocery store, so it arrives at peak freshness and flavor. You get to save time and stress effortlessly, because the average trip to the grocery store takes 41 minutes. With HelloFresh, you can skip those trips and get everything you need to make chef-curated meals delivered right to your door. You can save up to 30% by using HelloFresh versus grocery store shopping. And HelloFresh helps you eat more sustainably. HelloFresh's pre-portioned ingredients means there's less prep for you and less wasted food. If you guys have not tried out HelloFresh, I highly recommend trying out HelloFresh. And if you use my code 14Peyton, you'll get 14 free meals plus 3 free gifts plus free shipping. So go to HelloFresh.com, enter my code 14Peyton to get 14 free meals plus 3 free gifts plus free shipping.
That's a pretty big jump on my looking time. Big enough
This is kind of like a Caribbean dish to me. This is probably the best meal I done had on HelloFresh to me. It's the most hearty for me. I ain't never made a shepherd's pie in my life, but I'm definitely gonna start. Seasoned ground beef with mashed potatoes on top of it is a shepherd's pie. Yeah. Had no idea. And you can get real creative with this. You can make a meatloaf shepherd's pie. Ooh, a meatloaf. A meatloaf with candied yams and collard greens. Shepherd's pie. Put the collard greens on top of the meatloaf and then the candied yams on top of the collard greens. Am I doing too much? Because baby, in my head, it sounds good. But I'm country, so I just think about what it looks like in my stomach. It's all gonna be together. Now for the people that like to separate their food, fast forward the video. But this is good. And I got a whole pot all to myself. Who excited? Me.
Oh, your love that I said, thought it made me feel better. I finally got you out my bed, but I still can't get you out my head. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's a good fireplace right there. That one is, what is that one? Fireplace for your home, holiday edition. So that one plays music. That one plays holiday hymns. Hey! I love that one. Like, it makes me want to put up a Christmas tree, but I'm not gonna do it. I am not, because I don't have no furniture, and I was thinking about putting a Christmas tree in my bedroom, but then I was thinking, no, don't feel like it. And I'm hardly in the Christmas spirit because the Grinch stole my Christmas, but you know what, bitch? I'm about to steal that motherfucker the fuck back. So basically all day today, I have been doing sponsorship content. I have been filming sponsored content. I know I talked about it in previous vlogs and said that I was waiting until towards the end of the month, but I forgot that because these people actually work, they actually have jobs, they actually have a Christmas break. So everybody wants their content today and tomorrow. So I literally have been filming sponsored content all day today. And then I filmed footage for today, and I accidentally deleted when I was trying to make room on my memory card for this HelloFresh content. So yeah, so since we have been filming sponsored content all day today, and that has basically took up most of my day, and I've spent all day doing that, I'm going to provide you guys with some YouTube tips on how to get sponsorships and brand deals and things like that. Okay, so when I first started vlogging, Nikki
Platinum D, she helped me out a lot. She gave me a lot of different tips and information on like where to get sponsorships and stuff like that. She told me about Aspire. Back in the day, we used to use FameBit. I don't know what happened to FameBit. Honestly, I hated FameBit. I felt like FameBit kind of was biased towards the bigger YouTubers, and like I could apply to hundreds of, no, I'm gonna exaggerate. I could apply to a bunch of different brands and I would never get approved because of my following, my view count, and things like that. I just felt like FameBit was geared to people that had more fame on YouTube. Whereas Aspire, you can be a small YouTuber and gain sponsorships and brand deals on Aspire to help build your resume. So when I first learned about Aspire from Nikki, I went in on there and I literally applied for every campaign they had on there, and I did not send a proposal. So you need to figure out a proposal when you're reaching out to brands and for sponsorship and brand deals. You need to come up with some sort of creative idea that you're going to propose to them and you're going to do in the video, and what makes that content to be different for them. It needs to be authentic, it needs to be original, it needs to be believable so it can sell the product, because that's what you're essentially doing. You are creating a commercial for this brand to sell their product, but they're also going to pay you to do it and they're going to gift you the product for free. So when it comes to doing sponsorships, you need to do sponsorships that really speak to your channel, speak to your brand, speak to the content that you make. Like if you don't have a dog, don't apply for a sponsorship for pet food, pet cleaner, anything, because you don't have a dog. You can't really sell the product because you don't have a dog. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't recommend applying for a sponsorship deal with Samsung to get a washer and dryer if you already got a washer and dryer in your apartment. Like, what are you going to do with that washer and dryer? You know, it needs to make sense. So Aspire is a really good platform that I highly recommend for YouTubers, both new and seasoned, to get brand deals. Some of my really big brand deals and sponsorships I've gotten off of Aspire, like Hoover was off of Aspire. HelloFresh is also on Aspire. I did not get HelloFresh through Aspire though, but they are on there, as well as Green Chef and a couple of other home meal delivery kit platforms and companies. So you definitely can reach out to Aspire and get some sponsorships. Like I said, I highly recommend them. And the pay is good on there. You know, you just gotta sell yourself. But also Aspire is going to kind of like calculate what you're worth based on your following, your analytics, your demographics, and your view count. So you can't get on there asking for $3,000 if Aspire says you're only worth $500 based on your analytics. So you got to pay attention to that. But as you grow, that number will also. Another platform that I highly recommend is Social Blue Book. So Social Blue Book has brands on there where you can get sponsorships. But why I recommend Social Blue Book is because Social Blue Book is like the Kelly Blue Book for influencers. It's going to tell you how much you're worth. So when brands reach out to you, and a lot of brands reach out to me because I always have right there at the top, as soon as you click on any video, it's going to be right there at the top, unless it's a sponsored video. It's going to be right there at the top. It's going to say, for brands and sponsorships, email me here. And that email is specifically for business. I've received a couple of emails from Peypals emailing me, asking me questions about products, emailing me, asking me. That is specifically my business email, you guys. So if you email me and I do not respond, that is why. It's my business email. I'm not ignoring you. It's my business email. So
that's for brands and, you know, sponsorships, deals, and things like that, because that is my business email. So when brands reach out to me, I use Social Blue Book to kind of give me a number that's feasible for me, as far as like, you know, I need to make money for the content that I make because it takes time, but also I need to be within a reasonable amount based on my analytics in my channel. So right now, you know, I'm almost at 100,000. I'm doing really good on views. My watch time is good. So it'll tell me what I'm worth based on that. So I like to utilize Social Blue Book because of that. But I've also received brand deals from Social Blue Book. So the CEO has reached out to me and put me in connection with a marketing agency that has put me in connection with a lot of bigger brands, and therefore I have been able to gain like really big contract deals and brand deals because of Social Blue Book, essentially. So I highly recommend Social Blue Book, not just because it's going to tell you how much you're worth, but it's really like a liaison between you and the big brands. So those are two platforms that I highly recommend that you guys can use to help you calculate your worth and, you know, what your time is worth and things like that. That's really all I use. Other than that, brands reach out to me directly because I always put my email in every video. Another way you guys can get sponsorship deals is reaching out to the brand directly. Like I said, I haven't done that myself. You can do it. It's nothing wrong with doing it. It's essentially going to be the same thing as contacting the brand on Inspire. You want to have everything that they would ask for already in your proposal. So when you reach out to the brand, you need to find, when you go onto the website, you need to find some way to contact them via their PR email. Not like a customer contact, but some type of PR email on the brand's website. So like I said, I haven't done it, but if you do it, I would recommend you having everything that they would ask for. So the first thing they're going to want to know is your demographics. How many men and how many women are following you? If you have a large male following, it's going to be really difficult to get sponsorships because men don't buy online. Like you can't sell to a man. Women are the biggest consumers when it comes to e-commerce and online shopping. You can sell a woman pretty much anything because it's like that one part on Mean Girls when the girl was like, I saw Regina George in polka dot flip-flops, so I went and bought polka dot flip-flops. You know what I'm saying? She was totally a mean girl. She was totally a bitch. But she was popular. And everything she wore, everybody wanted it. So that's essentially how like it works. You know what I'm saying? Women are just easily sold on almost anything. You know what I'm saying? If it works for her, they feel that it'll work for you. So if you have a large female following, that's going to be amazing for you. If you have a large male following, it's going to be really, really difficult. They're also going to want to see your subscriber count, but don't let that discourage you because you can have 1 million subscribers in like 3-minute average watch time. Like watch time completely shitty. So that doesn't really matter. Your watch time matters, but they don't typically ask for that. They mostly want to see your subscriber count, your engagement rates, like, you know, views on a video, likes on a video, comments on a video, and things like that. That's your analytics, and your demographics. That's what's gonna matter the most. So send them that and then comprise a proposal that's really gonna sell you, because if you can sell yourself, then you can sell their product.
Too sexy for your girl, too sexy for this world, too sexy for this ice, too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your